Hey there folks, I am the Mighty Plantain. Thanks for checking out this video. It is Friday. It's Friday, March 5th of 2021. And this is the 21st beer that I have done this week. Most likely we'll post these videos in order. But just a quick recap. Took a vacation week this week just to have some time away because God knows nobody's going anywhere under COVID restrictions and shit here in Maine. Anyway, vacation week at home, and there were about 21 beers stashed underneath my counter. There were more, but there were 21 of them left over from a trip I took to Portland, Maine back in October and hit several different beer stores in that area, probably 6, 7, 8, maybe even 9 or 10. I lost track. I'm trying to track down the Clown Shoes 12 beers a Christmas pack before hearing back from the brewery that they weren't actually shipping any to Maine, so that was a wasted effort. But not completely, because like I said, came back with a bunch of different beers. So they've just been kind of gathering dust, slowly waiting to be drank, and decided to power through them this week. Some nights more successfully than others. Last night there were 8 taken care of. Have to double check those videos, make sure I didn't become too much of an ass before I post anything filmed. A little dust on some of these. But anyway, it is wound up with 21 of those beers finished off. Stock rotation is pretty much complete at this point. I do have the remnants of a 4-pack of the Sam Adams double hazy, whatever, and I've got a Wicked Hazy in there. Just some leftovers to finish up, but nothing new that I haven't had before. Those are all wiped out, and I'm going to start accumulating some more. Actually got to hook up with Fingas sometime this week and throw him some cash because he picked up a few beers, had them delivered from some folks who got some unusual stuff. Anyway, that's for later. Here we are tonight, finishing up. Lone Pines Crush Puppie Lemon Lime Fruited Session Ale. It's 4.2% ABV. IBUs are not listed. Once again, if I do find them, I will go ahead and list them down in the description. Lemon Lime Puppy Love. Time to give a shout out to the Lassie, Airbud, Beethoven, or Benji in your life. Beer and dogs share a crucial role in our day-to-day at Lone Pine. Great. Crush Puppy is a radical dedication to all of our 4-pod best friends. Brewed with fresh lemons and limes, this fruited session ale is reminiscent of the frozen drinks of our childhood. Slush puppies. This brew is the hooch to your Turner. Unfiltered, unpasteurized, because all good things are wild and free. Hoppy beers are better fresh. Live yeast may settle. Okay. So, if it's that hoppy, why are they not listing the IBUs on here? They didn't necessarily list it as an IPA either. Although a session ale... more difficult than I expected to crack. Weird. Can actually be indicative of something that's got a lot of hops in it anyway. People use the IPA label and they think that's the only type of hoppy beer, but pale ale, session ale, any of these things can be very hoppy, so... I mean, it makes sense. If they're going for the lemon lime, they could use hops to citrus it up. But, yeah, it says it was brewed with fresh lemons and limes, so this is actually a fruited beer, not necessarily a hoppy, citrusy beer. It certainly looks citrusy. I mean, look at that. That is nice, pale yellow, quite hazy. Little effervescent. There are some bubbles coming up from the bottom there. But it looks like a lemonade. That is loaded with citrus. I'm getting basically a nose full of lemon lime, but there's like a bit of a bitterness on the back end of that aroma. But yeah, that definitely smells of citrus. I mean, like a fresh cut lemon or lime. Wow. I could sit here and smell it all night. It smells great. Ooh, quick mention. I think Bill G, you mentioned this beer a while back, and it took me a little while to track one down, but thanks for the heads up on it. It's got a nice light mouthfeel. Goes down very, very smooth. This is going to be a great summer beer. Probably came out originally around that time, but yeah, just smooth, light, crisp, easy to drink, and it's got a sincerely lemony limey flavor to it. There's a hint of sweetness in the finish and a slight bit of bitterness. I'm not getting like a hoppy bitterness though. It's like the rind. I do this every time and I keep forgetting to look it up. The white flesh between the skin and the actual pulp of a citrus fruit has a specific name, and I never can. I never bother to look it up. I say I'm going to every time I mention one of these videos, and then I don't before the next time it comes up. But that white flesh, it has a bitterness to it while still retaining a lot of the citrusy oils that make the fruit taste like it does. And that's what I'm getting, is that bitterness of the white flesh, in the finish. I'm not getting like a hoppy bitterness. I'm not saying that there aren't citrusy hops in here, because there very well could be, but the overwhelming flavors are basically like fruity citrus versus hoppy citrus. It's pretty damn good. Like I said, this is going to be a great beer for warmer weather. And this one isn't going to last long. I mean, that's dangerously easy to drink. I mean, at 4.2% ABV, it's not as heavy as some other, in terms of alcohol content, as some other beers that could go down that smoothly, but it's still up there enough that you got to be careful with it. So, yeah. I'm hitting this with a 4.5 out of 5. It's not quite giving me that wow or that perfect reaction, but there's really nothing bad I can say about it, and it's so easy to drink and well put together that I can't give it any negative marks. I'm just not quite ready to give it a perfect 5 out of 5. But, that's just what I have to say about it. The heat's about to kick on, so I'm going to wrap this up here. Hit me up down below in the comments or the email link. Love to hear what you have to say about this beer. While you're down there, don't forget to like and share the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. I don't think I'm doing 21 beers in a week's time again, because this was, it was fun. There were lots of good beers in there, but it was just a lot of effort for nights when I'd rather just be sitting around drinking. Matter of fact, I think I'm beered out. I might just take tomorrow night off. Fuck that. Tomorrow night's Saturday night. I'm drinking. Thanks for watching, folks. Cheers.